There's a reason why officers are always on their guard. Let's get into it.
Ryan Tillman, real talk, it's the truth.
All right, y'all, so I'm going to give you guys a quick backstory, and then we'll get right into the video. Officers are doing a traffic stop, or the officer is doing a traffic stop on a vehicle. While he's doing the investigation at the front window, something crazy happens. Let's watch the video.
Alright, you can take a picture and send it to me.
Where are you, dude?
Who are you?
Wow. Is that what I think it is? Is that a hatchet in his hand? You're absolutely right, people. That is a hatchet in that guy's hand. This officer, like I said, was just doing a traffic stop, doing his thing, and this random guy that's uninvolved pulls up and rushes the officer with a hatchet. What's so interesting about this, and the reason why I started the video saying that there's a reason why officers are always on their guard, is because they don't know where the threats are going to come from. I feel like a broken record every time I say this, but there is no ordinary traffic stop. There is no such thing as just it was an average traffic stop. That doesn't exist. A lot of times, many times, most times, if not in my videos, I'm always talking about the dangers inside that vehicle when an officer's doing a traffic stop, meaning the person who's the driver, if they have a weapon, if there's a passenger in the car. But and I've even actually talked about the external dangers if an officer's doing a DUI investigation and a car comes and hits them from behind because they're also drunk. We've seen that happen. But what about the uninvolved person that just rolls up on you with a hatchet? Now I'm going to show you guys now the body cam, or not the body cam, the vehicle footage from the officer's car and see how quick this thing happened. And I'm also going to do something interesting. So I've never actually really done this before. I'm actually going to pull my stopwatch out, and I want to see how long it took for that officer to respond to this threat once this guy pulls up in his car. So let's go ahead and I'm going to cue the video back up. Let's watch it again.
Base, I just been attacked. I just shots fired.
So here goes the trooper's video, and I'm going to start the video the moment that guy gets out of his car. Wow. So
any loss of life is true.
Here's what's crazy about that. It was 1.43 seconds from the time that guy got out of his car, rushed the officer with a hatchet in his hand, and that officer responded by utilizing deadly force to stop the threat. That is insane, guys. I mean, this picture right here, there's old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. This picture right here is just incredible with what that officer was able to do. Now, what's interesting to me is law enforcement is the one profession where there's so much that's going on that it requires us to make a split-second decision. Think about other professions like doctors. If a surgeon is in the operating room, there may be times where he has to think fast on his feet, but usually a lot of that, the whole procedure is scripted. You already kind of know what you're going to do. You already know how you're going to dissect, whatever you're going to go in there. And so usually you have a little bit more time on your side. Think about attorneys. Attorneys are able to prepare, months in advance before they go and hit the courtroom. Teachers, they prepare lesson plans. I can go down the list of all these other professions where they have the luxury of preparing. Even firefighters. Now, firefighters, obviously, they have to make some split-second decisions when they're in the course of battling a fire. But there are many times where they have the luxury of kind of scoping out when they want to go in, how they want to, battle the fire, where they're going to do it from. Again, so there's some times where they have to go in there and make crazy split-second decisions, but they even have time on their side sometimes. Police work is the one profession where the person that you're dealing with is the one that dictates how the stop is going to go. I just showed you that from the time that officer was doing that traffic stop, completely unrelated, he only had 1.43 seconds to perceive the threat and react to the threat. That's very, very impressive. And so the question I ask you is, what would have happened if this guy would have pulled out a cell phone? Or what would have happened if this guy would have pulled out a toy gun? Is there any way for that officer to have known that it was a cell phone or a toy gun before he responded the way he did? Would people think he was wrong if he responded by killing him and the guy had a cell phone or a toy gun in his hand if he responded just the exact same way he did? So I just give you guys that to give you guys context as to how crazy it is and how impressive officers are when it comes to making these split-second decisions. You guys just saw this 1.43 seconds. That's wild. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you, because the video was so short, I'm gonna show you one last time because I really want to pound this into your head. Let's watch it one more time. Pulls up, doesn't even know what's going on, sees some random guy. This isn't right. What's going on here? Oh, shoot, he has a hatchet. And the deadly threat was stopped. Just wild, man. The phenomenal work by this officer, being able to stay on his P's and Q's. This is why officers cannot drop their guard. Just hear me out. This is why they don't drop their guard. They can't. They can't afford to. If this officer drops his guard and this guy he has an advantage already on him because he knows he wants to attack this guy with a hatchet, then the officer is dead. And so, don't be mad when officers are, have their hand on their gun or they're looking a little weird or looking all sketched out. It's because things like this happen every single day. Well, with that being said, y'all, I hope you guys learned something from the video. Do me a favor, hit the comment button or go into the comments, leave me some comments. Tell me what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. With that, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. God bless.
Ryan Tillman, real talk. It's the truth.